All right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome back on another exciting, trading Tuesday, I usually call it. A lot of good stuff moving on. We've got a lot of greens happening on the watch list. We've got a nice little run up on this FWBI. We've got a nice 140% stock. Look at that. It was a $9 stock at the beginning of back in beginning of January, but it's making a little bit of comeback. Looks pretty nice. Good spread, good volume. I know some of you guys jumped on it early in the morning. We'll talk a little bit more about it. But before we go ahead, just kind of get prepared what we got going on this week. Once again, it's the early part of the week. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are the best days to trade. So we got a couple of good stocks that made some big moves. Not only that, but there were some really nice moves on some brand name stocks too. And we're going to keep an eye on them. But even though the market was up a little bit big yesterday, we're getting a little bit of a down market right now. I mean, it's not really doing crap actually today. I think the market's kind of flat. But anyway, we've got a couple of good moves. I've been a big fan of that Tesla trade. It's been really breaking out right now. When I was looking over here on level 4, oops, kind of took it out. Hold on. We've been talking a lot about Tesla. And the reason why I like about stocks like this and other ones, it has just great iceberg orders. You know what I mean? You got those big block orders. And what I want to show you on this one, which is really cool, there's a ladder effect going on. Let me show you what's going on right here so you guys can see it. So there was a buyer over here, right around here, about 10, 20,000. Then you bid it up, you got to 23, 24,000. There's a 19,000. And you can see how the stock started. He started back here around 8:40 this morning. And he kind of held it at the 220, 280. And now look at, we're at 23.30. And get a nice little pushes here. And you can see this guy right here at 204 just canceled and lowered his order. So we're getting some nice iceberg orders on this stock, and not including there's a couple other ones we're going to check out. So let's go over that really quick. Yeah, I mean, Grant, like you just said, there's a lot of really good steps that are going on in certain stocks, but I do want to cover some of the stocks that we did traded yesterday. So anyway, so what we got going on right here regarding about what happened early this morning, yesterday. So a couple of stocks. Let me start off with the ASST. So bringing this up right here, ASST had a really nice move right here, big pop, and then it died. Okay, so this was probably, if you were here logged in on social media, we're live every morning at 9 a.m. We were talking about ASST yesterday, and a lot of people did really, really well in pre-market with this ASST. And then you could see it just kind of died when the market opened up. So it was just a great spring pre-market trade. Stock went from $1.50 all the way up to $3. I know a lot of you guys quit trading after that. And you know what? That's all that matters. You're going to be here all day, and that where it comes down to it. But what was really nice about yesterday, what moved really well, was all the cruise stocks. And I want to start off with, Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Cruise Line has been, listen, you don't got to be a fan, of Carnival, like, oh, I'm a Royal Caribbean fan or I'm Norwegian. Doesn't matter, because it all matters is what was moving. And Carnival Cruise Line moved really nice yesterday. You could see that stock had a big pop from 1388 and right around 930 did not stop. Now, by the time I found it and we kind of shared it, it was around 1450. So there was still a good movement there. But what was nice about this order right here, for everyone that's in our trading room, you all witnessed that there was a huge iceberg order at 15, and then it pushed it back down all the way to 1436, came back up to $15. Did not want to get past that big order out there. I think it was like 260,000 shares or something like that, right? So now it kind of broke it. I wonder if he's still out there buying it. So I'm over here, I'm looking at it right here, and you can see that there's that 15. He's not there anymore. At 23. It looks like usually sometimes they pull their order early, but there was this order right here for about 120,000, around $15, around 7 o'clock this morning. 120,000 shares. Wow. Looks like he pulled his order. Big order execution got executed here. Looks like it's pushing up. So this stock is moving up pretty nicely. Okay, so I'm putting all these stocks on my list, and not only that, but Norwegian also really nice move too. $17 stock all the way up to 18. You could see the long-term trades. So listen, they were not on our watch list, as a day trade. For some of you know this, but yesterday they became day trades and now looking like swing trades. So those all look pretty good. Now, Royal Caribbean, I know a lot of people look at it and like, oh, I'm a Royal Caribbean fan. Yeah, it was a good day trade, a good swing trade. Day trading was as nice as Carnival and Norwegian. They trade so much better. All right. So that one was that we traded yesterday, which some of you missed out. Once again, this is what makes this exciting to get ready for the next day. Okay. Because there's a lot of fish in that water and just whatever. You just didn't go out today. Don't worry about it. There's going to be new ones. A couple other ones. Just want to show you what you missed out. AUUD was awesome. 62 cents went to $1.50. And then Carvana. Carvana's been like, we've just been trading this thing like an animal. CVNA. This stock has just been, great push, good volatility. Starting to get a little volatile though. It's got these little nasty shakes. Got to be careful of it. But if you want to keep an eye on it, put it on a watch list. It's there. It's there, and it's moving pretty well again today, this morning. It's not up a lot, 4%, but it is doing pretty well too. And one last thing I also want to point out: all those California bank stocks that went out of business, they also did pretty well. Got a good pop on that one. They became good swings. KeyBank also, PACW. They're moving up nice and slow from their lows, but they're a little bit not more of day trades, but they've been pretty good swing trades. All right, so I got I'm putting all the cruise liners on our watch list. So we got Norwegian, we're gonna keep those on, and we're also gonna throw back on Carvana again because that's been moving pretty well too. Now that's how you know when things trickle in from the day trade and you could go into a swing trade and follow along. Now there are a couple of really good ones I want to point out. Now there's this one that we found earlier, which is doing pretty awesome. Nice 53,000 share buyer just showed up since we started. I'll show you right here. You can see him right there. 53,000 just showed up at 9 a.m. So you can start seeing program trading is starting to kick in right now. So that one, the only concern I have about it trade 20 million shares in pre-market. And as of right now, it's up 134%. I know that as some of you were up that much money, I think you probably take a profit. Not only that, if you look in May, if you look over here in March, $3 is a big resistance levels, and it got close to it and it backed off. So I want to see you get past this 3. The only good thing, which some of you don't know that are watching online, but cyber traders, you know this, I'm not seeing any 3 sellers yet. Maybe they'll wait until the market opens up, but we'll see how that pans out. So we got the FWBI, cheap, nice, inexpensive, gorgeous. Another stock that made that looks like it's moving, but she's starting to back off. She's up by 48%. Is this MGIH? Pretty volatile in pre-market. I don't have it. I got to load it up over here. MGIH. Head off here. We get some data on it. Let's see what we're looking at right here. So, okay, we had a buyer that was executed that looks pretty good right here. You can see this big little volume bar right here at 905. There was it's not a lot. It's only 8,000. Yeah, this guy right here was holding up pretty strong. 16,000, about 24,000 when you add up all together. It's holding up pretty good. So it looks like we got some good support levels around 260 on this stock, which is right around here. You can see that's really the low, almost got into it. So that's where that buyer was. He canceled. Now, remember, we talked about this yesterday in the trading room, and a lot of you saw this. Sometimes you'll see orders out there. They'll cancel it, and all of a sudden they screw it. I got to buy the stock. So they'll sit in market and they'll buy it. So we see that a lot, and we saw a lot of great opportunities in the trading room when it did that, how the stock moved. So once again, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube or any of these social media, on the top left-hand corner, if you want to join our trading room and be there all day, just take your phone, scan that QR code, and get in there. All right. But we're going to we trade a lot of these stocks going into that open. So that's another one that's moving. YS backed off. SOFO, this one, not really. It's kind of channeling right now. I'm seeing orders at both places. So it had a really good pop. It hit a resistance levels right around $1.50 and came back down. And you can see that on the intraday chart here. I'm seeing orders out there. Some buyers are showing up. It's 4 million shares. I'll put it on the watch list because it is a NASDAQ stock. And, you always get some kind of movement there. SIOL, another one. Nice cheap stock, 15%, 4 million. Nice spread. Tier size a little small. She did back off from 380. She's down to 270. That's a pretty big drop for a pre-market and a cheap stock like that. All right, I'm done there. New York Stock Exchange, AHI. For some of you who were here, this was awesome, okay? But like we always say, what ends up in the gainers ends up on the losers. And you can see the stock had a gap up. We traded this about 2 days ago, went from 60 cents to 320, killed it, you know, and boom, now you can see it's tanking. So party's over. Unfortunately, could almost guarantee you that's not on your short list. Your broker won't let you short it. All right, New York Stock Exchange, not always, very rarely you'll find something pretty good in there. But Oracle's moving pretty nicely. Oracle's like doing phenomenal. Not that we're going to trade Oracle, but and GameStop, look at this. Oh, look at that little Fausto flag right there. Not bad, not bad. GameStop. Everybody see that right there? Let's keep an eye on that. GME, haven't traded that in a while. Neo was good too yesterday. That's right, Josh. Got to bring that up. We'll keep an eye on that one. Neo looks like it's moving also. Had a good move yesterday. And also we're throwing Neo on that list too. All right. Okay. So regarding about, so that pretty much does it. Now, before we leave, a couple of big announcements I want to talk about. So first of all, you know, today's Tuesday. It's Traders Talk at 11 o'clock. So we're going to have that in the cyber group room. So if you're in a trader in the room, don't go anywhere. You know, we stop commentary at 10:30, give you about a 30-minute break and go into that. Also, if a lot of you know this, that we have that, whatchamacallit, we have that event that's going on, the pre-market, it's called the pre-market coaching group, and it starts in July. So if you have not spoken to your education advisor, remember, it's a very small group. It's like 6 people. It's if you like group coaching, if you like coaching, you might want to do the small group coaching. Talk to education advisor about how to get into that. I think you definitely want to jump into that too. And then tomorrow, I believe we're going to have Rich do a workshop with you guys in the cyber group room. Once again, same time, 11 o'clock, how to set up your program, how to set up your execution system, and what separates one brokerage firm and why you want to do it another. I know that's like everyone's biggest issue. So you don't want to miss those events. Remember, 20% trading, 80% education, okay? Everyone does the opposite. You can't make money unless you learn how to trade properly. So please take advantage of all those things that we give you here at Cyber Trade University with all the instructors and all the students, okay, with that knowledge. So we got the list here. Listen, if I see something good, we'll go out there and share it. Make sure you have our app. Make sure you have our alerts on our Twitter. We'll send those links out to everyone. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys back here at 2:30. Actually, if you're in the cyber group room, we'll see you back at 11. But we'll start commentary when the market opens up. But everyone on social media, we'll see you back here at 2:30. Or once again, click on that QR code on the top left-hand corner, and we'll get you in there. Cyber traders, once again, like we always say, you see something, you say something. And if you're new here to Cyber Trade University, and you're one of those trial members, make sure you spoke to your education advisor so he tell you exactly what to expect, because it is going to be overwhelming from you. But when you really explain it to you and you do those workshops, you're going to see that, damn, all this time you've been trading blind, and we need to fix that. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading, and be safe. We'll see you back at 2:30.